The mystery of human existence lies not just in staying alive, but in finding something to live for. Fyodor Dostoevsky. Welcome to Grimly. Okay, we are recording.
Thank you.
We're still in fucking January.
It's really sad. Someone said it's the 72nd day of January.
It feels like the 72nd day of January. Or
it has been a long one for me as well. Is it 5 weeks, January? I think it is, because the first week was the last 2 days of
Christmas or December.
December, yeah. And then I think this must be the 5th.
Or yeah, we're just.
Do some people get 2 paychecks maybe in January?
I don't fucking know.
Depends on where you work and how you get paid, but that could be. I don't know. I'm actually not looking at the calendar, despite it being a person that looks at exclusively calendars
all the goddamn time.
I couldn't even tell you what day it is today.
It's the 30th. We're still in January.
I mean, I knew that somewhere in my brain. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. This is the 5th week. That's why it feels so long.
I just think the world right now just makes it feel very long as well.
I know. We didn't talk about, but this awful plane helicopter crash in DC. You must have seen that.
Oh yeah, I did.
It's just horrific.
Yeah.
And I had heard about it immediately last night when it wasn't getting as much press coverage.
Okay.
Because of my family and coworkers in DC.
Yeah.
Because that's an airport that we fly into and out of regularly, daily sometimes. So I was like, that's it. And from Wichita, which is where there's a lot of aviation
stuff,
employees. And so I've booked flights on that itinerary.
Oh, really?
And it was very possible, or it was just like, it wouldn't be unreasonable for any of those people to be someone that we know.
Yeah.
And they also, DC was like in a buzz about it being like a White House helicopter before we actually found out that it was a military, White House especially, but
like something, a more top level helicopter.
Yeah. So people were speculating, is there leadership on this? If it's a White House, who's on it? Yeah. And it was not. It was one of those, I think, patrol. I don't know. But anyway, but horrible.
And then like 2 weeks ago, we were like talking about the fucking fire in LA. It's just like
tragedies.
It just keeps slapping us in the face, and
and that's just only the American ones.
Yeah, that's what this stuff going on in America right now. It's just hard to focus on anything else. And I did order myself a fun little treat this morning via DoorDash.
Okay, and
just to keep the horrors at bay, a little fun treat.
What was the treat?
Oh, I got myself like a.
You weren't gonna say what the treat was?
No. I got myself a coffee.
Spit it out. Oh, a coffee
and a piece of coffee cake.
Oh, nice.
I was like, I need something to get me going today.
I'm glad that you did that.
Yeah, just drink some water and try to keep yourself all sane, because it's hard when the horrors continue to persist.
I know, we are blessed. That we could do little treats and things.
Yeah. I do try to not order off a DoorDash because it's like $30 for a coffee.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That
for
was
coffee though,
I think it was 27 after tip.
That's hard, miss.
I know.
I ordered $100 worth of chocolate bars last night. That's similarly. I thought those could be gifts though. Some of them.
Yeah. What? Where?
I don't know. It was just fancy having an olive. I was like, wait, I'm chewing. That's not normal.
No, yeah. That's really good ASMR.
It's like, wait a second. What am I looking up? Oh,
the chocolate brand. Yeah.
It's Comparts, I think. Mm-hmm. You seen those? They have the fancy labels.
Watch. I don't know. We're both drinking martinis. Sorry, guys.
Okay, look at these candy bars. You've seen this brand?
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
Anyway, I bought a bunch of different kinds.
We're all trying to give ourselves fun little treats to keep going.
Donuts and coffee chocolate bar.
What are the other ones you got?
I got 2 donuts and coffee chocolate.
Those sound delicious.
1 churro and horchata.
So cinnamon?
Yes.
A lot of cinnamon.
2 caramelized popcorn.
Sounds great.
Campfire s'mores.
Oh.
California pretzel.
Nice.
Potato chip.
Okay.
Marshmallow crisp chocolate bar, which I think is like a Rice Krispie,
Okay.
which sounds banging. I should
Yeah.
have got 2 of those. And a tiramisu chocolate bar.
Those all sound fucking great.
I know. Well, we can give all a little taste.
Yeah, we can have our own little taste test.
Yeah, so if we like them, and then we can.
Yeah, those sound great.
I know. That's why I was like, I mean,
might as well.
Gotta spend $100 on it. We were just joking about it as like a Valentine's Day splurge. I was like, let's just buy a bunch of candy.
You guys don't do Valentine's Day stuff, right?
No, we don't. But I was like, hey, this year we both have normal people jobs, so we could be doing a Valentine's Day thing. And he was like, absolutely not. I just don't even care about Valentine's Day. And I was like, okay, well, then I'm going to buy a bunch of chocolate on this website.
Good for you.
Fine. But we got to do something.
I gotta say, I agree with Dave. I think Valentine's Day is the stupidest holiday.
You are totally allowed to think that.
Do you not?
I don't really care.
Okay.
I could take it or leave it, but I was just like, well, maybe we do this new thing.
Yeah.
Where we try to enjoy our life when we're not working. And normally we would have to be working. So since we're not, let's try it. Let's take a tourist.
I see what you're saying.
Take a tourist trip to Valentine's Day.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, for Valentine's Day is on a Friday this year.
Oh, I did not even know that. See?
Yeah.
Feels like a Thursday holiday.
Yeah. I just feel like it's going to be like everything's just marked way high up.
I do not want to go out to do a thing on Valentine's Day.
That's what I thought you meant.
No, I'm just like, should we buy some caviar or something?
Do something. Yeah.
Go to a movie.
Okay. Yeah. Do something.
Something.
Okay. That makes more sense.
I'll probably still do something.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
And then I'll still have the chocolate bars.
I'm looking forward to those chocolate bars.
We will share the chocolate bars. It'll be our gifts. Well, it'll be my gift to you then. How about that? It'll be Valentine's Day. He's already said no. Although he is going to want
he's not going to want to taste them.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, you have to at least taste those.
1,000%.
They all sound great.
I know they did.
Anyways, this is Grimly.
Welcome to we must stop.
I am Missy.
And I'm Meg.
And we are still here in fucking January.
Here in January still.
Telling more stories.
What are we talking about today?
Today, we are talking about a... how do I put this? Sorry.
I feel like I definitely caught you off guard with that question.
Like I forgot what I was doing.
Like, oh,
shit, wait a minute.
The way you grabbed your laptop or your iPad. It was like, oh, this
wait a minute. When are we talking about that? So today we're doing it's an unsolved mystery. How about that?
Okay.
This was on the OG Unsolved Mysteries. I'm looking into that.
I like an unsolved mystery.
Yeah,
I do and I don't. Like, I actually find it very dissatisfying.
Sometimes.
Frustrating.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So this story, we have a beginning and we have mostly a conclusion. We don't have the middle part.
Oh, okay.
Which is like the most frustrating part about this, and that's where the unsolved mystery lies.
Okay.
So today we're going to talk about the disappearance of a man named Tim Molnar.
Okay.
We're going to start in January 24th of 1984.
The 24th of 84?
Huh?
Oh, it's like right around this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were like a week
This was
ahead behind.
40 years ago.
Yeah, almost exactly 41 technically.
Oh, that's true.
At this point, yeah.
That's true.
A 19-year-old Tim Molnar was dropping his younger brother.
It's already started.
The martini hit.
It's the gin.
It's the gin. Okay, 19-year-old Tim Molnar was dropping off his younger brother Frank at the local junior high in Daytona Beach, Florida. I have never been to Florida. Have you ever been to Daytona Beach? I know you've been to Florida.
I don't know that I've ever been to Daytona Beach.
I couldn't point it on a map for you, honestly.
I'm from Florida. You know that, right? That's where I was born. Okay, I was like...
Oh, really?
Yes.
I thought we saw it was Arizona.
I did spend... So basically, I was born in Florida, and then we moved when I was super, super young. Like, within the first 2 years to Arizona.
Okay. Got it.
Yes, but that's where
that's coming from. Okay.
But my parents love Daytona Beach, or did. They have a lot of, like, the glory days type of talk about, like, their college years.
Daytona Beach in the 80s probably was really fucking fun. Same like Miami.
Yes, except my dad would say that Miami was dangerous in the 80s.
Yeah, there's a lot of drug stuff going on down there. Yeah,
well, there still is probably in many ways.
Yeah, but I mean, it seems like probably a fun place to.
Yeah, I think Daytona Beach is further north.
I think so. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
I wonder if it's on the Gulf side.
Couldn't tell you.
I don't know either. I feel like I should know that, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, Someone look it up on the map and let us know. It's in Florida. Anyways, so Tim was supposed to drive after he dropped his brother off. He's supposed to drive to his class at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University.
Oh, okay.
Where he was studying to become an aeronautical mechanic. Some sources say engineer, but I think he's actually going to be a mechanic. There was a little bit of a discrepancy there.
I wonder if that was what we would call an engineer now.
Maybe. That's a very good point. But instead of going to his university, he drove back home, picked up his bike, and put it in the trunk of his prized vehicle, a 1969 Dodge Dart.
I don't know what that is.
I'll show you in a second. This is the last time he is ever seen alive by his family.
I mean, it sounds cute. I hope it's cute.
It's a muscle car. It's definitely a 19-year-old boy's muscle car. Okay. And I think it looks cool. But here's a picture of Tim and the Dodge Dart.
Oh my God, he looks so young.
Yeah, he's a baby. He's 19.
That can't be him at 19.
You don't think so?
No, he looks like he's like 16 in this photo. He could be. I mean, who knows?
I mean, that mustache.
He's so tan.
Yeah.
The car is cooler than I thought it was.
The car is pretty fucking cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, and like I would get why.
If it was on the street, I'd be like, hell yeah.
Yeah, okay. I get why being like a 19-year-old having that car, that is his prized possession.
All right, so Tim is a baby face.
Yeah, he's got a mustache though.
I mean,
he's got a whisper of a mustache.
Yeah, it's coming in. He's got cool ass hair.
Great hair.
Got a great car, head of hair. A great tan, and he's smart.
And he's smart. Yeah, he seems like a real catch, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. That mustache is a whisper. Okay.
A legend. Well, not quite a legend. It's like a, I don't know. It's not even a whisper.
You don't
think it's sort of like, I think it's beyond a whisper. I don't know. A dream. I'm like, whatever happens before someone says something out loud. A thought, a contemplation of a mustache.
A thought of a mustache.
Barely there. It's barely what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's a light mustache. It's a diet mustache. Okay, so later that evening, Tim's parents, Helen and Michael, were worried when he didn't come back home at his usual time. And the thing about Tim was that he was very punctual. So his mother said that she knew exactly when he should be home in his schedules like clockwork. She's like, this guy is always on time. You know exactly when he's pulling up. I can't relate to that.
Really? You think that you don't have a routine that someone would be able to clock like that?
We were just talking about how I'm chronically late all the time.
That's not true. Yes, true. Yes, but you have you're like fashionably late, which I say still makes you, but you have enough of a routine that you would be at the same place approximately the same times.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh,
yeah.
That's all.
I'm just saying I'm not punctual and I know that.
I won't.
And you've made me aware of that.
I know, but it's not egregious.
No, it's never egregious. It's fine. It's fine. Clearly. So Tim's family begins calling around to his friends and relatives to see if maybe they forgot he had plans and just to double check that he's okay. They're like, maybe he was like doing something tonight, come and see a movie. I don't know. So let's just double check, call everyone, see if anything's going down. But Tim was not hanging out with friends or anyone else. He was just seemingly gone.
Sad.
Yeah, he didn't go to class either. So he was marked absent that day from class as well. So after it's figured out that Tim is not hanging out with anyone or had some plans, his parents call the police and they give them a breakdown of why they think Tim is missing. So they're like, hey, like he was marked absent from class today. We called everybody. No one knows where he is. This is not his usual thing. He's not like a person who's like kind of...
this is strange.
Yeah, this is strange. But he is 19.
And what did they say in the 80s when someone tried to report a 19-year-old man missing? What happened?
He probably just left on his own volition.
Yeah, didn't. Did they make him wait? They didn't.
I mean, I just don't think...
What was the police response?
They just really cared. I mean, maybe care isn't the right word. Maybe it is the right word. I don't know. I think it's a little bit of weaponized incompetence, perhaps, where it's just like, well, he's probably just off doing his own thing. He's 19. He's technically an adult, right? Like you can go missing as an adult if you want.
Yeah.
So I don't think they probably took it very seriously, I would say.
Okay.
And I mean, The thing about people going missing, they always talk about the first 48 hours is like the big deal, right? You need to find them. You need to go search for them. You need to figure out what the hell they are. Maybe they're hurt. Maybe something nefarious has happened. And those first 48 hours are very crucial.
Yeah.
And so I think maybe Tim's parents weren't initially like, oh, this is foul play. I think they maybe were just like, did he get in a car accident or something?
Happened,
like, I think specifically because of the being marked absent from class, because like he had no reason to skip class that day.
Yeah.
So the night that Tim goes missing, the Molnars receive 2 strange phone calls. The phone rings, they pick up and say hello, but on the other end, there's just static.
Oh no.
Until the line just goes dead. I don't know how phones worked in the 80s like that. I think eventually the line just
it would be crazy.
Goes dead.
I wonder how long they would have waited on the phone.
They're just probably sitting there being like, hello, and there's just static.
Okay.
And it happens twice, which is weird.
Oh, I hate that. Okay.
Obviously, Tim's parents are wondering if this is Tim, and maybe he's just too freaked out or scared or hurt to speak. But he's like just trying to get in contact with them.
Yeah.
It's still unknown if this was Tim that called that night twice. And it's just like a weird tidbit of this whole story.
It doesn't seem like a coincidence, but I don't know what else happened.
You also can't really trace phone calls back then, I don't think. I mean, we can now.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, depends on where he would be calling from.
Totally. Yeah. I mean, or if they didn't search right away, maybe the information's gone now type of situation, right? The next few days, flyers are handed out with Tim's picture of him and the car. I think the car is way more distinct probably than Tim would be, because it's a pretty cool muscle car. They're like, hey, look out for this boy in this car. Information's handed out, but this effort really doesn't go anywhere, and they don't really get any sort of leads, unfortunately. So 3 weeks go by, and there is still no sign of Tim, and no leads to where he has gone. The Molnar family then receives a credit card statement in the mail. So this credit card is one that Tim would use, and the statement shows that Tim had used his credit card in Lake City, Florida, which is about 130 miles northwest of Daytona, Florida, and it's used to purchase gas on the day he went missing. So this is like Tim's credit card, but it's like a family credit card. What do you have to say about that?
I need you to repeat some of it. Okay. So it's west. I was like, okay, west means
northwest.
Then they were on the Atlantic.
Northwest.
So if they're going, if they're going west, if they're going west, then they would have been on the eastern Atlantic side.
Okay, yeah, they're going.
Which I was doing the geography of like where I was like, okay.
Oh, okay.
But also Lake City is where all of my family is from.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. That's I think it was like you reacted when I said Lake City. I was like, what? So Tim essentially he leaves Daytona, Florida, purchases gas in Lake City, Florida. Okay. The same day using the credit card.
Okay, so he's going in and yeah, where is he going? So we're trying to figure out where he's going.
We're trying to figure out where he's going.
Got it. Okay.
Tim's parents get in contact with this gas station. And the shitty thing is about this is the parents are really the only people paying attention right now, because the police are like, well, he just probably went missing on his own volition. Which they're maybe not wrong from this story, but like it's still like, I don't know, resources, I get it, but I don't know, I just wish someone would have helped them a little bit more. So the parents get in contact with the gas station and the attendant that was working that day. And they confirm that it was Tim and the 1969 Dodge Dart that had purchased gas that day. And the gas station attendant knows it was Tim because he's like, I really liked his car. Yeah. Because the car is a big thing. And he's like, oh yeah, that was him. He got gas. He was by himself. Okay. So they're like, okay, maybe he did leave on his own volition.
Where did his family live?
They lived in Daytona Beach.
Oh, they lived in Daytona Beach.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is when it's also discovered that Tim had withdrawn all of his savings from his bank account. Okay. Except for $10.
Okay, so I wanted to leave the account open.
To leave the account open, I guess. But also, some people speculate that maybe that was him saying he's planning on coming back at some point. Stop it. Reggie, shut the fuck up. Seriously. Don't mind the cat in the room. So yeah, so some people are like, well, maybe he left the $10 as like an indicator that I'm coming back to at some point.
I would definitely think that that's the reason you would do it, is if you were coming back. You wanted to use that account again.
Because you want to keep the account open. Yeah, that's a very good point. So this is starting to look like that maybe Tim had decided to run away. Okay. But there isn't really a reason that anyone knew Tim could pinpoint why he would want to just leave. Yeah. He had a solid relationship with his family. He has a like friends. He's going to school. He's like actually on the dean's list.
Wow. Okay.
For this aeronautical university. So he's like smart.
Doing well.
He's doing well. But I mean, there's also the factor of we just don't know what's going on in people's minds sometimes, right?
Sure.
Especially in the 80s, he's quote unquote a man. Men's mental health was not a thing during that time, during that era. So I mean, it's still really not a thing for a lot of men. Could have been something. But sure. From what everyone knew about Tim and looked at his life, they're like, there's nothing really to pinpoint there. So this is leaving a big question mark. And this is also the last credible sighting of Tim on the day he went missing, the gas station.
Okay.
Attendant sighting. So we're going to fast forward a little bit to May, June of 1984. So same year, like 4.5 months later. So after the gas station lead, there's really not any other viable leads as to where Tim could have gone, whether it be his own choice or not. And his parents are starting to think maybe he did run away. Just from the evidence left, they're like, well, he drained his savings.
Okay.
Maybe he's coming back at some point. We just don't know. I mean, I probably would speculate the same thing. So in May or June, Tim's parents receive a phone call from an audio impound lot in Atlanta, Georgia, saying that they have Tim's car.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. Because I was like,
where the hell is he going?
Yeah. I was like Lake City, if you're headed like northwest, Atlanta is a reasonably, it's a drivable destination.
Okay.
It's like the next like biggest city.
Is Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Okay. So the car was parked about a block away from a Greyhound station and had evidently been parked there since January 30th.
I mean, that definitely lends to he was going somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So even though the car was parked close to a Greyhound station, it's not known if Tim had caught a Greyhound bus, especially if he paid cash for his ticket. Because remember, he drained his savings.
I have another idea what could happen. Go on.
What's the other idea?
Well, I want to hear the story and then
okay.
maybe I'll give mine. I'm like, you might. I don't want to.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
I'm already like, this is how it would have gone down for me if it was me.
So Tim's parents go to Atlanta to check out the car. They find Tim's wallet, his ID, his credit cards, all in the car.
Is there money?
There's no cash in the wallet.
Okay. And didn't he take all the money out in cash?
Of what?
The bank?
He took all he drained his savings.
So he's got all the cash.
Yeah, so he's got the cards. He's got the cash.
Okay.
He left the cards. He left his ID. He left his wallet.
Okay.
So the expensive stereo Tim had installed in the car is also gone. Mm-hmm. Along with Tim's tools and his bike.
It sounds like he got fucking robbed.
Maybe.
Like someone was in the car with him.
Mm-hmm. Something happened.
And you have to take me to Atlanta. I'm going to take every ounce of money that you have. Mine is as much money as you have.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to take all your pawnable items.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. All this stuff is missing. And like we just said, like all the stuff that could be used to get more cash at a pawn shop is gone. The credit cards. I mean, credit cards were definitely a lot easier stolen during this era.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's still traceable at some point. So
true.
At this point, the police are convinced that Tim just decided to leave his life behind and go start somewhere new.
Now it's seemingly less. The fact that his stereo was taken.
Yeah. And the car is just there.
And not his credit cards.
Yeah.
If it was him, I don't know. I guess if you're saying he's running away, but like, why is he pawning his own shit? He could have sold his car.
That was what I was about to say. Like, why wouldn't you sell your car if you're just running away and starting over?
I agree.
Like, why leave the car
like
there?
Someone else.
Something else happened.
Yes.
Yeah. As I've said before, the police are not much help for Tim's family. Tim's family decides to contact a little show called
Really?
Unsolved Mysteries.
Okay.
And this is a couple years later, just FYI. So
sure.
The family, after the car is found, there's no other leads. They're like, we don't really know what to do with this. Like, maybe he did just run away. Hopefully he's coming back at some point. Because remember, he still left the
$10.
Yeah. We've done this before, but I'm going to give you a little synopsis of Unsolved Mysteries if you were unfamiliar with the show. The original show. So Unsolved Mysteries was originally a television series that delves into cold cases, unexplained disappearances, paranormal encounters, and other mysterious phenomenon, aka grimly. Each episode presents real life stories that leaves viewers questioning the unknown with first-hand accounts, experts' commentary, and dramatic recreations. Originally hosted by the one and only Robert Stack. We all know him by the voice and the trench coat. The show invites the audience to help solve these mysteries by sharing new tips or leads, sometimes helping solving cold cases or keeping investigations from going stagnant.
They're doing God's work.
They really are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's also the Netflix series. It's not as good. I don't know. I really loved it when it first came out. Kind of tampered off in quality, I will say, of the stories.
I haven't been watching the new ones. So.
Oh, you haven't?
No. I mean, here and there.
Yeah, the first 2 seasons are really good. I would say the third one, there's a couple good stories in there, but like a lot of them, I'm like, oh.
Okay.
Like they did like another Mothman episode. I was
Got
like...
it. Another Mothman episode?
Yeah, which doesn't really matter, but I'm just saying. On November 17th, 1995, an episode of Unsolved Mysteries features the disappearance of Tim Molnar. And the Molnar family is hoping that someone will have some information about Tim, because at this point they hadn't heard from him in over 10 years. And the case had essentially gone cold of him missing. The Molnar family still weren't sure if Tim had just ran away or something else happened. Mm-hmm. In that, sorry, Richie.
Can you hear him? Yeah. I can't really hear him, so because he's right next to me.
The cat purr ASMR in the background.
He's really trying to get food. So he's going to play his best nice boy act.
Yeah, he's really hamming it up on your lap right now. During the Unsolved Mysteries episode, the Molnar family, they made sure to add this tip of information just in case Tim just went missing on his own volition. So Tim had actually had a family member that had passed away a couple days after he left, and they had left him $50,000.
Holy shit.
Yeah, which in today's money, it's like $150,000.
What are the chances of
like
that?
A huge chunk of change. And they're like, hey, this money's here waiting for you.
Right.
As like a breadcrumb, like a little morsel, some cheese.
That's smart. Even if it's not true, that's very smart.
Right. No,
I probably would fucking lie about it.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, I wouldn't have been that clever, but they should have done anything.
Yeah, totally. The first time the episode aired, nothing came of it. But the episode featuring Tim's story re-airs on January 31st, 1996. So we're like 12 years after he goes missing. And this is when a viewer named Stephen Cole was watching, and he contacts the Unsolved Mysteries team immediately.
Wow. Okay. See, this is why it's important.
Mm-hmm, what they do. Yeah. During the episode, a description of what Tim was wearing that day he went missing is included. And he was wearing a t-shirt and shorts, right? Because he's in Florida. And Steven, the guy who calls Unsolved Mysteries, he recognizes the clothing being described.
Okay.
He's like, oh shit. He says the clothing described matches the clothing that was on a body he found in the secluded woods of Neosho, Wisconsin.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which is 1,200 miles north of Daytona, Florida. Steven says that he found a body frozen in a sheet of ice in a pine plantation, which is like a pine farm, sometime in late 1985, early 1986. So either December of 1985 or January 1986. The body was wearing the same outfit that was reported in the Unsolved Mysteries episode.
Got it. That makes sense.
So, I mean...
Yeah, that would stand out.
Yeah, like...
okay, at
you
first
would remember,
I was like, what?
You would remember the clothing of a body you found.
100%.
No matter when you found it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the Molnars hear this tip and they contact the local medical examiner in Wisconsin.
Wow.
And the first thing they do is send a copy of their house key, because the body found in the sheet of ice had a set of keys on them.
Oh, wow.
And the Molnars never changed their locks, just in case Tim came home.
Yeah.
So the keys are compared and they are a match.
Oh my God.
Next, DNA is tested on the body and it's compared to the Molnars and it's a match.
Wow.
So unfortunately, the body found in the ice in Wisconsin is Tim Molnar.
That's awful. What year did he go missing?
1984.
Okay. Wow. But so this guy found it 2 years later, a year and a half
2 years later, wearing the same fucking clothes though.
Yeah, so it happened early on.
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay.
So the 10 years between Tim's body being discovered and being linked back to his parents is not written down anywhere. This is what I'm saying. We have the beginning, we have the end, we don't have the in-between. It's assumed that Tim was found. He wasn't linked to anyone in the area, so then he was buried as a John Doe.
Okay, but did they figure out how John Doe had died?
We'll get into that.
Okay, so that's important.
So they obviously it's very similar to the David Glenn Lewis story, where they kept all this stuff. So they have his items, they compare it to the house key, they compare the DNA, they're like, this is him. And now we're gonna get into the autopsy, right? So we don't know how decomposed Tim's body was when it was found. So the timeline of when he died exactly is a non-public record. That's the hard thing about this case is the investigation side of this isn't public record.
Got it.
Because I think a big part of that is because the Molnars think that Tim ran away. So it hasn't been investigated by the police and therefore it's not really on public record.
Oh, it hasn't really been investigated?
Not really.
Not like a murder.
Not like a murder. Not like a nefarious something unsolved murder.
Well, how did he die though?
There is an autopsy that shows no signs of foul play. But we don't know if that's because he was too far decomposed or because there's just no evidence of it. Because we don't know the state of the body publicly. So we don't really know if there is any evidence. His cause of death is undetermined.
Daytona.
Yeah.
In January.
Yes.
In jeans and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
And then he ended up in the same outfit in Wisconsin, which is a very different climate in January in the middle of
winter
trees
in a pine plantation, which is like a pine.
So potentially he could have just been left there. If it's too big to, I don't know, maybe
in a sheet of ice
and then left there.
Yeah. And just succumb to the elements.
Yes.
His cause of death is listed as undetermined.
Sure. Okay.
Because
or maybe they just found bones or something.
Like skeletal remains.
Could have been.
It's hard to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because it had maybe gone for a couple of years in that state.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then you would still the clothes would stand out.
Yeah. Yeah. So no matter what, the clothes are the big part of it. But it's frustrating because we don't have the autopsy report to know the state of his body, how it was found. Yeah. All we know is his cause of death is undetermined. It's listed as undetermined.
Okay. Oh, poor thing.
So with that, let's get into some theories of what the hell happened to Tim Molnar. So the frustrating thing about this case is that we have a timeline of when Tim left and where he was eventually found, but nothing in between, like I said.
Yeah.
So the family does believe that he decided to run away for some reason. The reason's unknown, obviously. And the biggest reason behind this is the draining of his savings account, obviously, and leaving the car with all of the items that could be pawned with him. Which I agree with you that almost leads to me more of a robbery scenario. A person took all the cash and everything that could be pawned without tracing him back to anybody. Yeah. As opposed to him doing all this stuff to leave.
Yeah, I guess because the alternative is if he ran away, some mental break had happened.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know. So there is a point in the Unsolved Mysteries where Frank, Tim's younger brother, he does say that Tim had been acting a little bit weird before he left. And Tim really wouldn't expand on why he was going to funk. But I don't know if that's maybe someone just reaching to make up the reason why this happened. So I don't know. It's all subjective, I guess. So some people believe that even though Tim was trying to run away, he maybe wasn't going to run away for long or just needed a break. And this is because he left the $10 in his bank account. And the fact that he also didn't pack any clothes or toiletries or anything. He didn't pack a suitcase or something. He just left and decided to leave.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
It makes no sense. While his parents think Tim could have decided to run away, they still can't really think of a reason why he would run away. But sometimes you just don't know what's going on with the person. Tim could have had some sort of mental health issue, like I said, that no one was aware of. Or maybe he had a girlfriend or a boyfriend out there that he wanted to run away to be with, but it didn't really seem like there would be like a problem there, right? He's like a 19-year-old boy, like he's still an adult, and I don't know, he just had this whole life in front of him.
Yeah.
Had a very promising future. He hadn't really had any sort of like mental health crises before. Like it's very fucking weird.
Yeah, it seems like a stretch.
Yeah. So the other theory is that, or one of the other main theories is that Tim was involved in some sort of foul play. And instead of willingly taking the money out from his savings account, he was forced to do so, and maybe he left the $10 as a clue.
Yeah.
So there's also the fact that he had a very nice car, the 1969 Dodge Dart, and maybe someone else saw the car. They're like, let's go rob this guy.
Yeah.
Type of situation, which I think is what we're both alluding to, right?
Yeah.
And
definitely.
I'm
not saying maybe it wasn't someone he knew or something, but
yeah, right.
And it definitely seems like there's another human involved in whatever's happening.
And
here.
this would have had to have happened after the gas station. But like, because remember,
he was alone.
He was alone at the gas station.
But that is interesting, actually.
But there's also another aspect to this is I don't think really people have talked about is maybe he wasn't alone, but maybe the other person he was with was just like nonchalantly acting like he wasn't with Tim.
Potentially.
And maybe the gas station attendant just didn't notice.
Maybe
right?
I mean, it's still, yeah, okay. It could still be, though, that he went to meet, maybe he went to pay someone.
Yeah. Maybe he was involved in some weird shit that we don't know about.
Yeah, but then how did he end up in Wisconsin?
Yeah.
I don't know. This is actually, now that when you remind me of that, I'm like, okay, it's a little bit more confusing.
It's very confusing.
It's not like somebody hopped in his car and had him at gunpoint in Daytona.
Right. And then took him to Wisconsin to kill him?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. So I know I said this before, but the car was supposed to be at an impound lot for 4 months. Remember, it was said it was there at January 30th. But impound lots weren't necessarily keeping the best records in the 80s, let's be real. So it's very possible someone could have stolen that car, eventually parked the car in Atlanta, and then that's when it was picked up. And then they took all the stuff out to pawn it after they're basically done with the car. But that also doesn't really explain why Tim ended up in fucking Wisconsin.
That's true. That is very curious.
It's
I don't know. It's got to have something to do with Wisconsin.
Yeah. But like he didn't know anybody in Wisconsin.
Someone that knows Tim
was in Wisconsin
or had been in Wisconsin at one point.
Yeah. So another angle of foul play is that maybe Tim got mixed up in drugs or just some dangerous people that he owed money to, and where he pulls out the money from his savings and maybe there's not enough and he is killed. But like, why Wisconsin? It's still like a fucking weird angle.
I know. And it seemed like he
didn't pack a jacket.
Yeah.
If you're going to Wisconsin in January, you're going to bring a coat.
Strange.
I would hope. Some people also theorize that maybe he left his car in Atlanta to continue to move on whatever journey he was deciding to do via hitchhiking.
Okay. Why?
He then ends up...
He has a car!
I guess the car can be traced.
This is crazy. Okay.
He then ends up in the wrong car. Someone kills him and leaves him in the woods in Wisconsin. And
you said there was a train station? Is that where they found the car?
There was a Greyhound bus station. Like a block away.
Okay. Okay.
But like...
I'm about to say something offensive.
What?
The kind of person that is taking a Greyhound bus doesn't seem... We might have to cut this. Doesn't seem completely unlike a person who would steal vehicle electronics and pawn it. Those seem... Not everybody that rides a bus is thieving and pawning.
No.
But certainly some people.
I mean, people that are on no-fly lists ride Greyhound buses. Yeah. Just think about that.
People who are riding Greyhound buses have done some of them have done some stealing and pawning.
Yeah, I think we have that kind of implication in our brains now because of just like stories we've heard. There's been a ton of true crime stories that have a bus aspect.
Yeah, it's like you can travel that way without being
undetected.
It's very low security.
And it's
inexpensive.
Yes. Obviously, this doesn't explain how he winds up in Wisconsin. The hitchhiking theory. I mean, I guess maybe he was like hitchhiking with a trucker.
Trucker.
There's a whole database of just serial killer truckers out there.
The trucker thing is curious. Could explain the Wisconsin, but
well,
the bus part, I'm
speaking of Wisconsin,
okay,
this is Wisconsin in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Who else was in Wisconsin in the 80s? Dahmer. Milwaukee's about an hour away.
I mean, this is
from
a
New
stretch,
Osha.
But it's a fun conversation.
So,
he did look like he could be Dahmer's type.
He
looked like
he could be Dahmer's type
boy, and
but if you know anything about Jeffrey Dahmer, he killed people in his apartment, men in his apartment, and consumed them. It's not really Dahmer's MO, but also Dahmer he didn't have any cases traced to him from 78 to 87. So this could have been a warming up period for Dahmer, maybe, because the first time he killed someone was he killed a hitchhiker. So it's
okay. So that's where that.
There's a theory there, I guess. I'm not saying it is the theory.
Like if Jeffrey Dahmer had been in fucking Atlanta, at that time, sure,
I don't know,
or Lake City, maybe, or Daytona, even. Yeah,
I think people hear Wisconsin in the 80s and they instantly think of Jeffrey Dahmer. So you have to put it out there.
Okay, go on.
There are other theories that maybe Stephen Cole had actually played a part in Tim's death.
I don't know who that is.
He's the guy that called Unsolved Mysteries and said that he found the body.
Whoa. Okay.
And that's why he remembers the clothing after 10 years. But like, why the fuck would you call Unsolved Mysteries after 10 years?
That's pretty thirsty.
Yeah. You're guilty? You feel guilty?
No, I don't buy it.
This case is weird and has so many different avenues of what could have happened to Tim in 1984. But I found a post on subreddit.
I love a subreddit.
Yes.
Go on.
Where a person claims to know what happened to Tim.
Oh, okay.
Huge, massive caveat here.
A Reddit thread. Okay.
Yes.
I'm here to listen to it. Please speculate.
We have no way to corroborate this story I'm about to read to you.
I hope this isn't a wildly offensive, painful thing for his family.
No,
okay, go on.
So this is a random person on the internet with a keyboard who could just be trying to get some attention.
Yes.
So please take this with an ocean-sized grain of salt.
Wow.
I'm about to read you.
Okay.
There is also, he actually puts a name in this story. I looked up the person who he actually identifies as the person in this story. This person does have a record. The person's still alive.
Okay.
I changed his name.
You changed his name?
I changed his name in this.
The person's not in prison or something?
No.
Okay. All right. That's okay.
He is on the sex offender registry in Arizona.
Is it somebody whose name we would know?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Which is even scarier. I'm going to read it word for word. So, I have information that might be prudent to the story. In the 1980s, my family had a friend named Mike. He was a friend of my uncle and spent a lot of time with him and my aunt. My parents would come down to Wisconsin from Minnesota, and Mike would often be there. My parents never liked him and often found him odd.
Who was he to them? A friend of the family?
Yes.
But the parents didn't like him?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Speaking to my father, he told me that from the minute he met Mike, he knew something was off. Mike would often show up to my family property only down the street from where Tim was found, uninvited. My dad says now that he thought that Mike was coming to scope out the land for something weird. So this is before Tim was found. He's like, this guy's scoping shit out for a weird reason. Our property was remote farmland that had a long driveway leading up to the house, a perfect place for a body to be hidden.
Okay.
Mike, now in his 80s, lived in Wisconsin and flew planes. He had a small plane that he would often fly between Florida and Wisconsin. I have been told that Mike had young men staying in his small shack of a home who would be coming through town. So he had like young men coming in and out of the shack he lived in often.
Okay.
Now, that information isn't confirmed, but it seems to be true. Later in life, Mike was convicted of sexual assault of a child. He moved to Arizona and can still be found in the sexual offenders registry. That's when I looked him up. The thing is, I find it odd. These two people are together in this. So even though Tim Molnar was technically of age, the fact that he was from Florida, where Mike would often be, then found less than a mile away from where Mike would spend a lot of his time, and for Mike to be arrested in 2001 for sexual assault of a child seems too odd to be a coincidence.
Okay.
Stephen Cole, the kid who found Tim's body, I think he was a kid when he found him, lived across the street from my aunt and uncle.
Wow.
His family had been their neighbors for many years. The fact that Mike would spend a lot of his time showing up to my family's property uninvited across the street from the man who found Tim's body also seems too odd to be a coincidence.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I will say back in 2019, my brother and I put all this information on the internet.
Oh.
We posted on Unsolved Mysteries, My Favorite Murder, and other Reddit pages. We also contacted Milwaukee Homicide and sent the information to the FBI.
Wow.
But nothing was ever done of it.
That is interesting.
It's a good theory.
Assuming that's true.
Yeah.
Which we've already said is unlikely to be true.
Massive caveat.
A lot more. Yeah, that's a lot of coincidi.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that how you say it?
No, I don't think so. It's quite a few interesting
snippets of information there.
Wow.
I mean, if the guy did give this information to the FBI and Milwaukee Homicide and they didn't do anything, I don't know how I feel about that.
Okay, well, let's just say, listen, this is about to be fucking this will trump whatever I said earlier about people who ride buses as more disgusting. Child molester, child sexual abuse doesn't equal murder.
No, not right away.
MO.
No.
I don't think it's an indication of not committing murders.
Yeah.
It definitely puts you closer to murder in my book. I'm just saying you can be a sick fucking weirdo and also not a murderer.
Yeah, I see
but
what you're
changed
saying.
the guy's name.
Yeah.
Fuck him. I think definitely Mike is to be investigated.
Yeah, I agree. And now this man's just living in Arizona. That's great. Both of Tim's parents have since passed away.
Aww.
And while they do believe that Tim left on his own volition, there are still so many questions that need to be answered. A young man, seemingly with his whole future ahead of him, vanishes without a trace, only for his remains to be discovered over 1,000 miles from home, frozen in time. What led him to Wisconsin? Was he running from something or searching for something no one else could understand? And perhaps the most haunting question of all, what truly happened in those final moments to Tim? Even with the confirmation of his fate, the circumstances surrounding Tim Molnar's journey remains a puzzle, locked in the past with no clear resolution. But mysteries like this remind us all that sometimes, even when we think a case is closed, the truth still may be out there, waiting to be uncovered.
Listen, you're getting so good at these closing remarks.
Thank you.
It's getting a little heavy for me. It's like I am like here listening. I'm with you, and then I'm like, I have to say something.
This is a dialogue now.
I have to say something. I'm a listener. I shouldn't have to rebut that. What do you want me to say?
But yeah, that is the disappearance of Tim Molnar.
I did not know about Tim Molnar's story, and I just feel for him and his family.
Yeah,
and I feel like
weird.
It makes sense to me that even if maybe there's some possibility that this is what happened or this person might be connected in some way, that his parents are not around anymore, and who's really pushing
he
for
still
this
has siblings.
To be solved. I mean,
yeah, he still has 2 siblings out there, but I mean, I like to think with cases like this where there's some sort of unsolved element and the parents pass away, that after they pass away they get some answers in like the next realm.
Sure,
I like to think that.
I would think so too.
I would hope that.
I think so.
I mean, at least they're probably reunited with him in some shape or form, and maybe he can just tell them what happened.
And then it doesn't matter to them anymore.
It doesn't matter to them. There's us. I'd like to know.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird. And really, I think the thing that should be the weirdest part, being found in a sheet of ice, isn't the weirdest part of the story.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, how the fuck did you get up there?
Yeah. I know.
It's just, I don't know. It's interesting. It's weird. It's complicated.
It's very sad.
It's very sad. And
it seemed like he had a lot going for him.
He really did. And it's really unfortunate. Smart kid. very mechanically inclined, and just, I don't know, he left for some reason and something happened, I think, unfortunately, which is really fucking tragic. But yeah, that's what I got for you guys this week.
Thank you.
Along with my dialogue at the end.
It's getting, just take it easy on me, okay? Just the next time when you're writing them, just be like, take it easy on me.
Short. Do you want to write the endings?
No.
I'll be like, that's it.
Don't change a thing. Don't change a thing. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
You're killing it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. But yeah, that's what we got for you guys this week. I keep doing this. Okay.
I gotta figure out
I gotta wrap this bitch up in a bow.
I know, and it's reasonable that you're like, I don't know what else to say. I said all this heavy shit at the end there.
I wrote a paragraph at the end. Take care of yourselves, guys.
You know what? Huh. What's tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow's the 31st.
Yeah, we're still...
Only 2 more days. Only 1 more day left of January.
Yeah.
For you and me right now.
This will be on February, so there's that going for us.
All right, well, happy February.
Happy fucking February. Let's hope it gets better. We'll have more daylight, at least.
That's great.
I don't know. Drink your water.
Buy yourself some fucking chocolate.
Get yourself a little treat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Moral of the story.
Buy yourself some treats.
All right.
Life's too short. But yeah, we will talk to you guys next week. And until next time,
stay grimly curious. Thank you so much for listening. Music by Alex Kingston and Adam McKinnon.
For podcast photos and updates, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Grimly Podcast.
Be sure to rate and review, and we will see you next week for another episode. Bye, bitch.